KTVE News Today continues.
Have you ever wanted to go on a cruise but didn't know where you wanted to go?
Well, Cindy Diaus with American Queen Voyages joins us from Morgan City, Louisiana this morning with details on North American river cruises. Cindy, thank you for being here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. As we talk for just a quick moment, I'm here in our shipyard as we get ready for the new season. We have the American Countess, which is where I am. We have the Duchess finishing up their layup, and then I'm looking out the window at American Queen, which begins her inaugural season next week right here out of New Orleans.
Wow, it's very exciting. I'm sure it's cool to kind of see them from inside there. Tell us a little bit about the new interest in North American river cruises.
Well, I'll start with cruising as an industry. We are so excited to say that cruising is back. The demand is there. And the focus on North America is really a result, I believe, that it's still a little tricky to travel internationally. It can be unpredictable, it can be complicated, and people have realized, I think, through the pandemic that there's so much of North America that they've probably yet to discover. So there is this renewed interest in our own backyard, and we're excited because we offer over 200 itineraries through 7 rivers, our Great Lakes, and then our oceans on the east and west coast. So there is just a plethora of offerings for guests, and I always say there's a cruise for everyone's preference.
Okay, very cool. Now, Cindy, what makes river cruises different from the ocean cruising people are likely used to?
The experience is very, very different. You know, starting with the boats are much smaller, and they're made so you get to know the guests that you're traveling with. I hear stories constantly about people that come on the boats as strangers and they leave planning their next cruise together. And part of that is the design of the boats. We have outdoor verandas and public areas where people can engage and spend time together. So I think there's the first aspect, which really is the community on the boat. But then, because we are smaller ships, we pull into these beautiful small towns that align the heartland of North America. So we're able to see the big cities like New Orleans and Memphis and Nashville, but we also get into the Paducahs and Evansville and Cape Girardeau and Hannibal. So you see things that you'll never get to experience on the bigger ships simply because of the size of the vessel. This allows you to have a much more intimate experience with the destination, the businesses that are owned by people that have lived here for 30 years. So when we talk about the heartland of North America, truly is represented through the itineraries that we offer.
Wow, even just seeing the video there, it seems cool to just kind of be going down the river here in North America. You touched on some of those popular destinations, but are there any local excursions that people can go on here in North America?
Every one of our cruises offers unlimited excursions, and they are curated for each destination, keeping in mind the best of what that destination has to offer. I think what you're going to really see more of, and certainly this is based on feedback from our guests, is the desire to have a themed or customized itinerary, sailing. You may have noticed that we announced last week our partnership with America's Test Kitchen. We believe at the heart of every experience and excursion is a terrific culinary program. Not only the food that we serve on the boats, but what we do through our curated excursions off the boats. So you're going to see some new culinary-based themed cruises such as Regina and Friends. Most people know Regina's our amazing culinary ambassador. Together with America's Test Kitchen, we'll see more partnerships and perhaps cooking demonstrations, shared recipes, things like that. And then keeping with the culinary theme, we are actually going to have some sailings that are themed for culinary and cocktails. Also recognizing where we travel, we will have bourbon, whiskey tasting cruises, and of course I can't forget the Kentucky Derby. So the first week in May, we're going to have the opportunity to participate, and our guests can actually purchase tickets to have a private escorted excursion experience at the Derby and then come back to the boat and relax with their friends and tell stories.
Wow, that sounds amazing and looks amazing as well.
Those are fun.
Yes. A lot of stuff to do.
All right, well, thank you so much, Cindy, for being with us this morning.
Thank you. You can find us on aqvoyages.com.
Thank you. We'll be right back after the break.